Hello, everyone. I'm Catwoman.
And I'm Gadget Goddess. And we are
your homegirls of tech.
Here on the Gadget Test Podcast. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. And thank you for those who are with us live here on YouTube. You guys already know that the first portion of it, you guys are basically like our fly on the walls. You're just listening to us while we go through some stats and articles, and then we'll circle back to you. Like technically T likes to say, I'm going to circle back.
I did tell her I'm going to cheat a little bit because it's right in front of my face. If I see something interesting, I'll grab it and put it on the screen.
Okay, word. We got to be flexible.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are so well behaved.
Yes, appreciate y'all. Especially since today when I had to do the set of the live stream, on the back end, YouTube is asking if this live stream is for children. I went ahead and put no, because it's not. Not that we talk about anything bad, but because of everything that's going on right now with people getting demonetized, just want to make sure that everything is on the up and up.
Yeah. Oops, let me turn this down.
So just wanted to show you guys some exciting stats here on Anchor. So we have some new flags on here. Yay!
We got new flags, new countries. Let's go.
Yeah. So we have Puerto Rico, Jamaica,
okay,
Irie, and South Africa. Welcome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I am so proud of us. That's nice.
I know. Love to see all the flags. I love the stats here on Anchor. It's so bomb that they can do that. And of course,
it's crazy. They can break it down to neighborhoods.
Yeah.
It's like when you get the US, it is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. There's actually, if you go here, there's a lot of people from Kansas that listen to us.
Which I found odd. Of course.
Yeah.
My NC cool, people though. Be representing. I like it.
Yeah. But again, we love all of our people in the United States, United Kingdom, Sweden, Japan, and France. Thank y'all.
Yeah, we love the people we had before and the newbies.
Yes. Also, we have some more subscribers on our YouTube channel. Yay!
Too much stuff.
We have 207 subscribers. Thank you for all that has been here with us and has recently subscribed. Appreciate it. As far as Twitter, we have 118 followers.
Yay!
Thank you. On Facebook, we have 67 followers. Well, good thing I put on there. It's not for children. That was actually more than
Ashley. Thanks, Ashley.
Funny. But yes, we have 67 followers. And then on Instagram, we have 104 followers. And then on Twitch, we still only have 7 people, but at least we don't have less. And that's our bad because we haven't posted anything yet. But I'm trying to figure out, scheduling and all that stuff to do something extra so I could, start doing stuff on Twitch.
I keep saying I'm going to play with it. I haven't done it yet, so.
Mm-hmm. Also, wanted to give you guys an update about our next guest. Our next guest is going to be Emily D. Baker next week.
Yay! She's excited to come too.
Yeah. So we took your advice and we put it a week ahead. So that way we don't conflict with people's turkey time. And so she agreed to the 19th. And we're so excited because she has a lot of cool stuff going on. And we'll talk about it on the 19th.
So that means no articles. Just
no.
Yapping it up with y'all. I know I enjoy that. Y'all enjoy that. So I look forward to it.
For today, we'd like to give a shout out to T. Frank.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so she is a YouTuber. And she posts a lot of videos. She mainly focuses on Apple products and cameras. She hasn't posted a video since 4 months ago, but for an awesome reason. She just recently had a lovely baby boy.
Precious.
So if you guys are not subscribed to her, please do. She has 3,000. No, am I saying it right? 3.36K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why that threw me off.
Long day.
Yeah. So please subscribe to her. We'll put all her information in the description. Follow her on Twitter. Even though she hasn't posted any videos, she's still on there yapping and everything, chilling with everybody. Follow her on Instagram. Send her some vivid positivity love. Also follow her on Facebook as well. Oh, there we go. Ah. Not related. So yes, she's awesome. I found her on Twitter. She was just talking with the tech community, and I'm like, I never heard of her. She's so cool.
I've heard of her, but yeah, I saw her on Twitter as well.
Yeah, and so I subscribed to her. Been watching all her videos. She's awesome. Please follow her.
Let's see if I can get my stuff together. You got your stuff together this week. I don't have mine together.
It's okay. So the first thing that we're going to start off is with some tech deals, and before going into the articles.
I don't have this in order that way.
Oh,
I have that glass.
That's how we have it in. That's how we have it in the banners.
I thought you had tech purchases.
No, that's after the tech deals.
I'll put the tech deals last, so they could be like the last. We don't even have a question, do we? Either way.
Okay. So, tech deals. The Target Black Friday ad. The best deals for 2019. So, she shared this with us, which is awesome.
Yeah, this is one of the random ones I ran across. The link
down below.
There's lots of good stuff there. I think Apple Watches are like $170.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I glanced at a couple of things that I thought were good deals in this. Because CNET had an article with I forget who they had, but Target was better deals. So
Target had better deals. Yeah. Is there anything here that you think you're gonna consider getting?
I'm thinking about getting my mom an Apple Watch, and I know she's not listening to the podcast, so we good.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's going to be very exciting for her. Which one is it? The 3 or the 4?
I don't know. It's probably, there it is. This is 3. It's
the 3 for $170? Yeah. Not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Says you save $30.
And my teammate at work, I've talked to her. Her grandparents want to see her more. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't like home assistants, but I told her the Echo Show 5, which I have as well. Does have a camera where you can flip the button to where you can't see the camera or you're not using it. I have not called anybody through it, but I said they can see you, you can see them. They don't have phones, so.
Do they use it through an app?
It's used through the Echo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you can actually make phone calls on the regular Alexa devices. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what phone number shows up when you call someone from your Echo.
I don't know. I've never. My mom has called me, but that's the only reason I know it works. But I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Just call me on the phone.
I remember last Black Friday that there was a lot of people who got like DSLRs for cheap, really cheap, and it was like less than $100. They got DSLRs, and so I'm a peep Amazon, see if they make that error. They said that was like the second or third time that Amazon had done that on Black Friday.
I like the errors. Like there was a glitch with the airlines one time, and they were selling flights for like $29, and they honored them all. So I'm like,
wow. Are you part of a glitch community?
But I do find quite a few. I've gotten Logitech keyboards for like $15, just like eBay, with people slipping. Misspellings on eBay are awesome.
Yes.
See, I'm always looking for the workaround. I promise you, I need like a website where I can guide people into deals.
Yeah. Well, I'm part of a Facebook group that finds glitches and shows it so people will go to the store and get it. But unfortunately, the Facebook group is not that good anymore because basically the way that they do it now is that they find the deal, they put it on their website, but it's hard to navigate their website. There's so many ads on there, and then they turn their website into an app. So you'll get an alert that says, hey, there's this deal. When you click on it, it just takes you to the homepage. It doesn't take you to the actual article. I'm like, you guys got some work to do.
The other little thing I caught is if you're an eBay user, you probably already know they're giving 10% on eBay bucks now through Thursday. So it's a minimum $50 spend. But if you're buying a phone or something, that's money off the phone. Like it's eBay bucks to buy something else, but just picture it like you saved that money on the phone. Yeah.
So it expires on November the 14th. So in 2 days.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I said Thursday. Yeah, that's 2 days.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
I'm feeling like it's Monday. I'm sorry. I was off yesterday.
Yeah. So if you need something like this, get it while it's hot, you know? And it's Pacific Standard Time. So it's good until midnight Pacific Standard Time. So get at it. So next thing I want to talk about is my new tech purchase. I'm going to put myself big.
These things always look strange for me.
So this is thing to wash your face. It's called a PMD Clean. Let me just take off this border. And then, so these are the bristles. They're silicone, which means you never have to change the bristles. And then on the back of it, whenever you put your face cream or whatever, it vibrates and pulses the cream into your skin so that you can absorb it better. And the bottom of it is rounded, so if you put it down, it'll fall over. But it comes with a little cap that you could sit it on. Sorry. Obviously, I'm not like straight. Okay, here. And then it could be on your counter and it won't fall off. So I love this. Got it on Amazon for $100. So far I've experienced it. It's been really good. My skin looking good. The reason why I got it is because I was using this old spin brush and it does work, right? But I noticed that my skin was getting irritated a lot. And when I looked online, it talks about how spin brushes pull and tug on the skin, which causes irritation. And so it was doing more harm than good. And I was thinking about getting the Clarisonic because it oscillates. But then, of course, you got to get a new bristle like every 3 to 6 months. And then I came across this on Amazon. And I was like, oh, it's cool. You know, you don't have to ever change it. It's actually antibacterial. So bacteria won't grow on it and stuff like that. It's awesome. It's cute, too.
And it's pink.
And it's pink. Yeah. Yeah. And it has a little rose gold at the bottom for elegance.
Oh, bling, bling.
So, purchase. Sorry. I just moved us. That's my tech purchase of the week. I'm really happy with it.
That really flips people out. You know that, right?
I know. Sorry, I just triggered everybody by moving me to the other side. Sorry.
We did get a comment on that once before when we had a tech woe and I got booted. It's like, oh, y'all messed me up switching sides. So sorry. Pay attention.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about it. And that's my tech purchase. Oh, it's battery operated, by the way. And I like that it's battery operated because then I don't have to worry about whether or not something is rechargeable, if I'm closing the flap right, or if it's water's gonna go in or anything. It's just one AA battery. I can just recharge the battery. I don't have to think about anything like that. So yeah. How about you?
Nothing. No purchases.
Okay.
I've been
All
good.
Right. Yeah. Saving that money for Black Friday?
I don't really, besides my mom and my son, I don't really think I'm doing anything tech for Black Friday. Not for myself, anyway. Yeah. Although there are some nifty devices coming. I have an article about one of them.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, check it out. All right. So on to our articles.
Speak of the devil.
Ba-da! So here is your first look at the upcoming Samsung Galaxy A51. This is from AndroidCentral.com, and the article was written by Babu Mohan. So here we have a picture of renders from CAD, from the CAD. CAD, I don't know what CAD stands for, but basically it's information on there that people who makes mock-ups could take that blueprint and this is what the phone is going to look like.
Right. This is from like OnLeaks, which is pretty reliable. I like the A-line, so I was very interested in this. It still has that notch in the middle, but look at the cameras on the back.
Yeah. They call this an L shape because it's 1, 2, 3. So it's horizontal and then to the right. And then right here, I'm sure, is the flash on top of the other camera. So it's an L shape. And then it has an infinity O display. So it has like a little O on there. But if it's infinity, that means that it curves a little on the side.
6.5 inches. So it's going to be bigger than the A50.
That's awesome.
Yeah, much smaller chin. It still has a headphone jack. You're not losing that. See, the A-line, I embrace the A-line.
Yeah, I'm glad that they have the headphone jack. Yeah. As far as buttons, they have the volume rocker, and then I guess that's the power button on the side.
Yeah, so everything's all going to be on.
Yeah, everything's going to be all on the right side versus the Note line, the Note 10, everything's on the left side.
Yeah, 48 megapixel primary sensor, 12 megapixel wide angle, 12 megapixel telephoto, and 2 times optical zoom, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. So the selfie is 32 megapixels. And a 4,000 milliamp battery.
Do they have a wide? Does it do wide if it has a 32?
Yeah.
Do you think?
No, it's not the 32. It's 12 megapixel wide angle.
12 megapixel wide angle. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not like ultra wide. It's just regular wide.
Just regular wide. Yeah.
Regular wide, which is still pretty good because I've been using regular wide on my Note 9 and that's been working out good. There is a video on here, so if you guys want to see it like flowing and stuff, yeah, we'll put the article on there so you guys can check it out. But pretty good. I wonder what the price is going to be.
Well, if they keep in the A market, I see Tana predicts 400. I'm about right there with them because the A50 was 350. So
yeah. Tech King Mike also said 400 too. That would be bombastic.
Oh, and, he said it. Okay. I said, Okay.
And the A50 line is going to be in. Those are allowed to be in the United States, even though it has Exynos processor.
All of them weren't sold in the United States, but they were easily gotten. Like my A80 wasn't sold here, but I got it fairly easy.
Yeah.
I said, sorry, Mike. You said it.
He's like, I said it first.
Yeah, but I corrected myself after you said it. I was like, okay, sorry. The chat was moving a little bit. I know we ain't got a ton of people here, but.
Yeah. So if anybody likes this phone, please do thumbs up. If people don't like this phone, put thumbs down.
I'm intrigued, even though I'm still on the Xiaomi we talked about last week.
Yeah. No, I think this is awesome. Like, this is awesome price, really good specs. I'm very, 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 very impressed.
Okay, Samsung, I hear you. They be trying to win
They're
us
like,
the back, I tell you.
yeah, they're like, take this A instead of L. Take this A.
Yeah, because the M line isn't sold here, right?
No, they stopped selling the M line here.
Okay, yeah. In Pillsbury, I don't think it'll be $500. I paid $500 for my A80, so I don't think it's gonna be that expensive at all.
That's cool. I like how they're adding a 1 to it now. So they're probably gonna be the A81, 2, 3. That's probably how it'll be like,
Said she needs to know the price before she gives a thumbs up. Specs alone, though, at least
That's
the
fair.
battery is decent size. Maybe Tana can tell us the size of the battery of the A50. I don't remember. So bigger batteries, better optimization on those batteries as well.
4,000 milliamp for the
I'm
A50.
saying for the A50 or the A51.
No, the A50. This is the A50.
Oh, okay, so
on
it's the same size
website.
Okay.
Okay. It's cool. I like how they put in parentheses, typical. Okay, I guess 4,000 is typical.
Basic.
All right. So let's go to the next article. So Google is now partnering with Ascension, and they are a healthcare company. They put out this. Yeah.
Who sent me this? I got this sent to me yesterday from Dexter Cumberbatch, but it was also on my news here because we don't have any of these healthcare facilities in North Carolina. So it doesn't directly affect us, but it's still news.
Now they are saying that though they're going to be providing infrastructure to them, providing better services to Ascension, they're still going to abide by HIPAA law and protect people's privacy.
You believe that?
I don't, because they own 23andMe, and it is a major incentive for them to partner, aka buy Ascension. They can use this information to, calculate pre-existing conditions and things like that. I don't see this as a win. I mean, it's probably kind of a win for Ascension. Yeah, it's kind of a win for Ascension because they get to update their infrastructure. But, I am giving it a side eye. I am definitely giving it a side eye. And I'm definitely going to be peeping this closely because I am worried.
Yeah, Texting Mike says Google has all our information for real. Yeah, they're about to have everything. They're going to know the last time you took a potty break.
Yeah.
They're going to know everything.
Then they're going to come out with a toilet that measures your stool and analyzes all the microbials and tell you how your gut biome is. Like, I'm worried. I'm very, very worried. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like this was in the works or something. It's like, this has already been done. So watch out, you guys.
Yeah, look into, this is definitely an article you want to look into and see if your healthcare provider is listed. I can say for now, I'm not concerned, but it's going to spread. I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is very strategic. So it's not like they didn't do it just for kicks and giggles, or they just wanted it to provide infrastructure to Ascension. There's definitely an incentive of it because they have 23andMe. I mean, think about it. The Golden State Killer, they found them through accessing the public DNA database, because in order for you to find relatives after doing an ancestry test, you have to make your DNA public. And because some of the cousins or family members of the Golden State Killer put their DNA public, the police went in, found a match, and then they were able to find out who this person was that was doing all these killings all the time. So, yeah, We'll see how this goes. I don't feel confident about this.
Now you've depressed me.
Sorry, but it needed to be talked about. Knowledge is power. The next article is Tencent reportedly wants to develop its own games with Nintendo characters. This article is by Daniel Cooper, and this is on Gadget.
I found this interesting because I found it yesterday, and it's interesting to me how many people don't know how big Tencent is, and they're the biggest, I think, money-wise. I think I read that. It's not like they're the biggest size-wise. It's like financially, I think they're the biggest. But we always say that these companies are in bed together, and literally they are. Because if you look down, excuse me.
Yep.
If you look down through the article, they list all these other companies. Well, the thing is this. They wanted to be able to sell Nintendo Switches over in China, which is a very tight market. And so they said, well, hey, you do us a favor, we do you a favor. You know? So this is like the whole, hey, come over here and get in bed with us and we'll help you out. But the Switch is never sold in China. So it's just like, well, we want to let you use our characters to make your own gaming system.
Yeah. So basically they just want to do what is called like a royalty.
They don't even want to do a I don't know how this works when it's like, okay, this is your stuff. You're Nintendo. Like, why would you allow another company to use your characters?
For the money. I think it's because for the licensing agreement, because they can make money off of that. And then obviously they can set the rules for how many years they can license certain characters to be on there. But
somebody's bringing a briefcase at some point. I understand the royalty thing.
Yeah.
But it's got to be more to it than that.
Well, Tencent, they have to be a little bit creative too to get some kind of traction on them because they have been put under a lens since the whole thing that's happening right now in Hong Kong. And so Tencent is one of the companies that are being criticized for pressuring companies outside of China to adhere to their political views.
But listen, okay, how many times do we hear PUBG, Riot Games? I'm looking at some of these names on here. Like I haven't heard of some of these, like Epic Games, Activision, Blizzard. Yeah, all these big companies that you hear about, they're affiliated with Tencent.
Yeah. It's just that they want to be able to access the Chinese market, but do it in a roundabout way to where
all their stuff is remote right now. They don't have a gaming system. Everything they have is like you play it mobily or you play it remote. So
yeah, because isn't both Nintendo and Sony from Japan? They're not a Chinese-based company.
Well, they say it's hard to break that Chinese market.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, come over here, we hook you up.
I think also another stipulation is that whenever you do business in China, you have to show them your codes. You have to show them your secret, everything that you're doing. You have to show it to the Chinese government. And I think probably what's happening here is they're saying, we don't want to show you how we build our stuff and everything, but we'll let you license our characters, which I think is the next best thing. I think that's probably it. They don't want to share how their manufacturing process is, the codes and all of that stuff, all of the information. But the next best thing is to lease out their characters.
Does anybody in the chat think they should lease their characters out? Would you lease your characters out to one of the highest paid, the highest paid tech gaming company in the world?
Yes, I would. And the reason is because money. I have employees that I got to pay. We're stagnant. We need to get a little bit more creative. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here's a solution.
Okay. I don't know. I need a little more information.
Yeah. Is it like the best thing? No, but it's the next best thing you could do. All right, next article, and this is from TechCrunch. By wow, they make the people who write this so small. Josh Constant. Instagram story launches TikTok clone Reels in Brazil. So basically, Instagram, you know how they used to copy off of Snapchat? Now they're copying off of TikTok. And they are doing it in Brazil now, where people can collab together and also do a lot of, animation and stuff like that. And it's part of the Instagram stories section. So the reason why they're doing this obviously is because TikTok is owned by a Chinese company and Facebook loves to copy. And so they think, hey, people are probably going to use this more on Instagram because it's an American company. But you and I know that they're just as bad as
TikTok had issues with privacy as well, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah.
They're just as bad with spying on us.
Yeah.
I was going to wait until the techos to talk about this, but I'll just say it now since it's very relevant. When I got this, the PMD Clean, right after I bought it on Amazon, I keep getting ads for it on Facebook. Not only that, I took a picture of my face cream just because I wanted it to document everything that I'm doing with my skin. So I took a picture of my face cream, and now I'm getting ads about my face cream. I already have it. Why do I need to buy it? Stop giving me ads about this. Like and it's like I bought that face cream. I
probably feel like you need some more. That's why you took a picture of it. You know how people, I need some more of this, so they take a picture of it. I'm serious. I've done it before, like just to remember what brand it is or what type. So it's like, she took a picture of it. She needs it.
Well, I still have 90% of it because it's very thick and you don't need a lot. Like a little goes a long way. And it'll probably last me a good...
They have a lifetime supply.
I'll buy it when I need it. I just took a picture of it to document what I needed. Like, come on. This is so, I don't know. It's so annoying that that these companies are saying, hey, stop going with them because they spy on you. Go with us. But you spy on us too. Like
everybody, yeah. If it's in your phone and everybody has it, just think of it that way. So when you take those adult pictures, just remember, everybody sees them. But how many people do you know with a TikTok account that aren't children?
Personally, none.
Okay, none. Me too. Personally, none. But I've seen some on Twitter, like people who are adults, and I'm like, oh, you use TikTok? Okay. Yeah. I've always seen it like a kiddie app.
But I do know everybody and their mama got Instagram and be posting on their Instagram stories. It's not long before they're gonna put it on Facebook stories too. And obviously they're just doing this in Brazil to see how it goes. But I'm not falling for the okie doke. You know?
We got you, Mike, after the stream. He said he don't have a wrench.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay.
I don't know how we missed you, Mike, but you will have one next stream. I promise.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah. I mean, it's cool because there'll be more places that you could be creative, but how many times is Instagram going to be copying other platforms? They just want to be relevant. Sorry, I thought of that word because Easy's on the stream. So.
We are not monetized. Nobody can super chat, okay?
Yeah. Thanks for saying something.
Yeah, we will enjoy the likes though. Thanks.
Yeah. Appreciate the likes though.
Relevant.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on right now with Instagram. They're just copying people again and telling them, we won't spy on you, but they always do.
And you know I'm all for it because people come for Huawei all the time. And I'm like, leave Huawei alone.
Leave Huawei alone. All you want is more. All right, so this one is from tomsguide.com. Sony PS5 may bring cartridges back to consoles, but it's not what you think, by Don Redsinger.
Now, I haven't played a PlayStation. I haven't owned a PlayStation in a while. I've played one, but I don't own one myself. But when I saw something about cartridges coming back, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
So
it says a redesigned SSD could help keep costs down. So basically, you buy the PS5, right? Mm-hmm. With low amount of storage, and then the cartridges would just add information, more storage on top of it. It's basically like how we used to save games back then, remember?
Yep.
Except you can actually keep a whole game in there.
We got virtual super chats. That is so nice.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
I am enjoying this. Thanks for the virtual super chats, y'all. Y'all are too kind.
Yeah. What do you think about them doing this type of thing?
I think it's an awesome idea. Mm-hmm. Only because they're doing everything like, okay, the built-in stuff, and then you're downloading games. And I remember that wasn't even a PS4 or whatever. I had some gaming system for my son where if I downloaded, it used games, but if I downloaded a game, I would have to delete a game to make space for the other game.
Mm-hmm.
So it was still his game, but they were both downloaded at the same time, and it was crap.
Well, I mean, I can already. My daughters already do that with their Xbox, so they have a 3 terabyte connected to their Xbox,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure if that could be done with PlayStation already.
He had an Xbox too. Yeah, it was probably his Xbox, but he doesn't even play it anymore. I try to give it away.
Yeah.
Dang. He likes the older gaming systems. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
He was the reason I learned that you could play GameCube games through the Wii. I had no clue that was a thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he looks up what he wants to find out. So I'm like, yeah, my son has autism, but he will learn what he wants to learn.
Yeah. I wonder though if they offer these types of 1 to 3 terabytes at a cheaper cost, is that going to bring down the cost of regular solid state drive terabytes? I hope this works in our favor.
Hey, I'm all for anything that's going to work in our favor.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I also wonder if you could take these cartridges, quote unquote cartridges, and use them on regular PCs and other places and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how this works.
The opportunities are endless.
Yeah, I'm sure that obviously there needs to be a way for a power supply. And just based off of the mock-up picture on here, there isn't like a USB 3.0. So you probably have to like physically jam it in there and then it'll get power. I don't know. We'll see. But that's cool if you can just get it.
Joy, Pillsbury. We know it's just an article. It's just a rumor. But hey, don't kill our joy.
Yeah, I know. This is interesting. Sometimes the what ifs are just as cool as what's actually happening. All right.
That was a fun one. I'll throw this in there.
All right. So next article. Twitter drafts a deepfake policy that will label and warn, but not always remove manipulated media, by Sarah Perez. And this is TechCrunch article. Wait.
Now, this is one I'll take with a grain of salt.
Yeah. So basically, in this article, what they're saying is that they understand that there's deep fakes out there. There are certain AIs that can tell that something is a deep fake, but instead of removing the deep fake, what they'll do is they will highlight under it saying, hey, this video is not real, it's a deep fake. So
why is everything deep now? You got deep fakes and deep fusion and everything's so deep. I need some of this stuff to be shallow.
I think what the deep means for these deep fakes is that you can't tell that it's fake
it's that
unless
deep,
you were told. So I'm excited about this. There is a part of me, I'm half and half about deepfakes. There's a part of me that's like, that's messed up. People's images are getting messed up, blah, 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 blah. But then the other part,
this is irritating.
Like, this is so cool. This is the future, you know?
I feel you.
Yeah, and there's like so many things you could do. Like, for example, let's say you're a person who wants to lose weight and you need some kind of motivation. They can deep fake you on somebody else's body. You can see it every day and that'll motivate you to, you know, there's lots of positive ways that you could use this type of technology for. But then there's also bad ways that you can use this technology for, because unfortunately, a lot of our politicians choose to create really big announcements that should be held as press conferences, but they do it on social media. And so that's where it becomes tricky, because now they could take a politician, do a deep fake, put it on social media, and people will think that it's real. So yeah.
Redbird, quick question. I know you said this is non-tech related, but I think this was brought up on another stream where I said I had 4 calendars at my desk at work. I specifically calendar Superior Court cases for the whole county of Mecklenburg. So yes, I use multiple calendars because I have trial calendars, I have administrative calendars, I have district court calendars. So yes, I maintain calendars on different calendars to keep myself organized.
Is it digital calendars?
No, these are physical paper calendars. Like I literally have, I go to the Dollar Tree, I have a Snoopy calendar. I have a Carolina Panthers calendar. I have various calendars for different things.
Is it that they want it to be on paper?
Oh, no, it's for me.
Oh, okay.
I also have a schedule of things I have to do every week too. So I have a big monthly calendar on my desk, and then I have little calendars and bigger calendars. And then my son's in school, so I have a school calendar for Charlotte Mecklenburg schools that I have to maintain. So I know when he's out of school, when report cards are coming and everything else. So I'm very date oriented.
Yeah. Well, you know, whatever helps you stay organized, you know. Sometimes that pen to paper, like, is just more effective.
If not, then like if it's a half a day of school or my son's out of school, he's looking at me like I got 3 heads when he's out of school, you know? So yeah, it's a lot of organization and my little brain and all this tech. So
your brain is awesome.
I try, but I forget stuff too.
All right, next article. Digitaltrends.com by Shubham Garwal. Switching back to a dumb phone was the smartest thing I've ever done. That's cool. It's awesome. So this is the phone that he's using. It has a T9 buttons. It's a yellow banana phone, right? Is that what it was? That it is? Like a yellow banana phone?
I remember the banana phone, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Would you take up a challenge like that?
If I'm getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'm going to make it. If I'm not getting paid, I'm not going to make it. Because literally, I have watch time on my son's phone, and I thought it'd be interesting. You know, he is anti-phone. So literally one day it showed he picked his phone up 14 times. And I was thinking 14 times, that might happen for me like within a couple of hours. So.
Yeah, I would do something like this. Like, let's say I'm going out of the United States. If I'm traveling out of the United States, I would use something like this. Just because you never know what it's like being a tourist. And if you take an expensive phone out there with you and someone steals it from you, like, it just sucks.
But what are you going to have? Okay. The only reason I say that is because, like, I got T-Mobile. So I do have data in other countries. So if I take a dumb phone, it's not really going to suffice. Like, if I need directions somewhere or something, it's not really going to be too helpful.
It's not completely dumb. So as you can, there has some certain types of apps on here, but it's not completely dumb. It uses KOS.
See, I thought dumb, I'm thinking flip phone.
Yeah, no. It's not a flip phone. There is actually right now, there is not like a completely dumb phone. Like you could still use certain types of apps and stuff like that. When I went to Panama, I took a dumb phone with me. So it did have Android, but it was like a basic version of Android on it. And I bought a cell phone plan with like 2 gigs of data, and I had it on my own phone number. And so that's what I used it for. I did have my regular phone with me at the time, but I was so paranoid. I was so paranoid that something was going to happen because, unfortunately in that area, if you go out and you have change or something like that, like people are going to steal from you. So when I went out, I took the dumb phone with me. So I wonder how long did he do this for? How long did he do this for?
So let's see. He says therefore for the past week. So I don't know if he made
okay. Yeah, that's how long I had the phone. The dumb phone, I had it for 10 days.
And Tech King Mike talking about why not he do it. Tech Phone Mike. Tech King Mike. Do you understand that you go through the same phones multiple times, Mr. Minimalist? Yeah. Okay.
Y'all changing his name.
Yeah, I did change his name. He goes, I'm going to read the end of it. I'm predicting it now.
I'm going to read the end of it. So he says that his takeaway, his biggest lesson, the biggest lesson this process taught me was our smartphones don't ever let us simply get bored and ponder. There's always new articles, emails, videos, tweets to consume. After a Nokia 8110 experience, I am a lot more mindful of the time I spend staring at my smartphone. I take an extra second or two before I unlock it, at least for now. So that's cool. That's one of the things too, when I travel and when I went to Panama, I was able to actually like look around. I wasn't stuck and glued to my phone because I just had something simple on me.
That's an awesome point, Simply Beth. I would tell people that when I'm at work, I don't really use my phone. I'm at a computer. Like I have Android messages. I can even text from my computer. Like, why do I need to pick up my phone? So that's an excellent point. But still.
Yeah. Definitely check out this article. Look at his experience and stuff. That's a pretty cool article.
Thanks, eBay is not the devil.
Oh no. Everybody's the devil. We could cast shade on every company. And then I did add one more article.
Yeah, I didn't see this one when we started. Well, I didn't see this one when I added mine earlier.
This one is about the new Sonic the Hedgehog trailer.
Sonic again?
Yeah, they changed it, and he looks way better. Come on, work website. I love this website, Board Panda. They always have good stuff on here.
But what is Sonic really supposed to look like?
Like the video game. He escapes from his video game and he comes here for refuge. So he needs to look like in the video game.
Well, he looks fuzzy and nice, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't a Sonic person.
I mean, I sucked at all video games when I was younger, but I still played it.
I was pissed off when I would lose my rings.
I don't know why Board Panda does not want to work right now, but let me Google it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it on my tablet.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool what it looks like now. Like it looks like him. See, this is what it looked like before. Right here.
Okay.
This is what it looked like before. Like he looks like a toddler with like human teeth. And then this is what he looks like now, like the cartoon. I'm happy about it. I'm so happy that they made the change. And people are like, you guys better watch this movie because you guys were complaining because there was an uproar on the internet. And they were like, no, you can't give us this thing that looks ugly. It doesn't even look like the video game.
He looks
Even
like
the
a
evil
rat in the
guy.
first one. Yeah.
Huh?
He looks like a rat in the first one.
Yeah, right? He just looks a little too humified, I guess.
Humified.
Kind of little. But yeah, I like that Sonic now looks like Sonic. Like, but he's just here in this world. Way better. I mean, we know hedgehogs don't look like this. Let's keep it real.
Listen,
but
I've had
if we're going to have a live action
cartoons and how they don't look like whatever they look like. The coyote and
yeah, I'm a proponent of just have the cartoon look like the cartoon because it's a cartoon, you know.
Right.
Whenever they do a live action
in real life, it's not going to look right.
Yeah, like Mary Poppins, she got it right when they had the dancing penguins or something. Those cartoons in the regular world. Yes. Keep it like it is. It's a cartoon.
Uh-oh. You ready?
Yes. So the next thing is our tech woes. I already talked about my Facebook tech woe.
Catwoman always wants me to have a tech woe. I don't truly have one. My iPhone did a face plant while I was at the beach. And so like there's a slight edge of my matte screen protector that has a slight crack that I can't even show you. It's that small. But you best believe your girl had ordered another one already.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a perfectionist and I don't like cracks on my screen. So
yes, that would have
about as big as it gets for me as tech woes.
Mm-hmm. Well, aside from the thing that I talked about with the Facebook ads, I was hoping somebody here could help out. So Mr. Catwoman, my husband, has had an SD card for like, I think 4 years. It's 32 gigs and it's no longer working. So, he took it off the phone, put it back in the phone, didn't work, bought an SD card reader, tried connecting it to the computer. No data is coming out of there. So he said like there was an eraser trick too, maybe like erase it, the little gold part, and then put it back in there. I don't know, but it's not reading it. And there's just tons of pictures and videos on there that is just gone.
The last time I had this issue was a defective card and you just didn't get it back.
It was a Samsung one too.
I know. I've had one like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't buy another Samsung card after that.
Yeah. Well, I have tons of Samsung cards and they're all the other ones are still working. I have an SD card, a Samsung SD card that I had 6 years ago. It's still working.
I don't even use SD cards anymore.
Yeah.
I have enough memory in my phones.
Mm-hmm. I tried searching. There are some companies out there that are like, we will get your data. And I don't know if we're maybe going to try that as a last resort. I did back up his stuff from his SD card probably around when he got his Note 10, as he asked me to. But other than that, anything after that is gone. Oh, Savage Scientist says he can try.
I knew Savage would have something.
Recuva, a disk recovery tool. And it's free.
It's free.
Mm-hmm. And also the system disk checker may work. Thank you. We'll try that out, Savage Scientist. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not posting that comment.
If there's anyone in the replay crew that knows something that they could recommend, we're kind of, even if it's like a paid program, whatever, we want to try something. But yeah.
Hey, the man, Moses.
Oh, speaking of Hey the Man, I'm wearing on my Tana shirt today that says "She Bad."
I'll post the link. Wearing my pajamas with the footies and the hoodie. Yeah.
Wait, so are you wearing basically like a onesie?
Yeah, I do have a onesie on. I cannot go to the restroom without taking all my clothes off. Yes.
Wow,
It
it's so
doesn't
much
have a
fun.
butt flap, but yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
If only it was like the onesie and it zipped all the way to the very top of the
I
hoodie.
got a pocket and everything in the front. Listen,
Wow,
yeah,
it's
I'll have
functional.
I have one that has patches on it. I'll probably wear tomorrow for the live stream, but for Wire Wednesday. But I love my onesies. I will wear them outside the house too.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Like to go get the mail or
I will
like
wear them to the Walmart. I will wear them to the barbershop. I don't care.
That's awesome. I don't know if I would. Maybe
It's
if it was like a cat
though.
one.
The other one I have, the other one I have is more fashionable. I'll wear it tomorrow.
Does it look like a romper?
Does it look like a romper?
Yeah.
Wait, a romper?
Yeah.
You got me standing up on this thing. Look, I got side pockets.
Oh wow, that's a lot of pockets.
Yeah, I got pockets everywhere. So yeah.
All right, so it doesn't look like a romper. It looks straight up like a onesie.
There is no butt flap. I wish it did have one.
You would use a butt flap?
I have to take everything off to go to the bathroom. Like I had to go before the stream.
Nah, my booty's too big for a butt flap. I can't do that.
I do want the one from the Christmas Story. The one that looks like a big bunny rabbit. I want that one so bad.
Oh,
Walmart sold it a couple of years ago. So the one Ralphie wore, I don't know. I'm sure some people in the chat can relate to the Christmas Story. It's not Christmas if I don't watch the Christmas Story.
Oh man, the Christmas Story. That movie messed me up.
Why?
That's the one with the lamp, right?
Yes, Fragile.
That lamp messed me up. That lamp messed me up. I was so triggered.
By the lamp?
Yes.
Oh.
It was too pretty.
Well, I'm a legs person. I like legs. That's my favorite part of me. My legs are my favorite part of me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And yet here you are covering it up in a onesie.
Hey, the low is going to be 21 in the morning. No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, just wanted to give you guys an update on the TechWo shirt. We still haven't heard anything back from Amazon.
They got us in a holding pattern.
Yeah, they're going through with a fine-tooth comb. They're going everybody, giving them their time. Tomorrow is going to be the 14th day when we put in the application, so we'll see. I know that there's some people who said that they wouldn't be able to get it because the highest size they go is 3X on Amazon. So we might have to get a store just to accommodate plus size people. But we want to see what answer we get from Amazon
because we ain't size 2s ourselves.
No, I actually use the 3X in men. Even though this is a woman's shirt, this is 3X men.
I was buying the 2X in men so I could wear it with tights, leggings. But like the committee shirt, I got that in extra large, and it was pretty big for extra large.
Did you get an extra large men or extra large women?
Yeah, men. Okay. I don't buy too many women's shirts. They don't accommodate the girls. So.
Same here. Like we need to breathe.
Yeah, y'all accommodating people with no chest, so I can't really do too many women's shirts. But I did get a Tana shirt. The She Bad shirt, I did get that one in women's. Mm-hmm. I think I got a 3X and it's too big. So
yeah. So El Jefe said a Christmas Story. It isn't Christmas without Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I told you I like the Christmas Story. There's a lot of Christmas movies I could name. But yeah.
My favorite one is Batman Returns because Catwoman's in it. Oh, nice. The Baron is here.
Hey LB. No, LB needs to bring back the picture of him going to the time machine. or him in the
Oh,
smoothie. Remember the picture?
yes. He switches it up, you know. He switches up between that one and that one, and the one with the suit and tie.
Your favorite Catwoman, Dexter? Oh, Dexter asked you. I'm sorry.
My favorite Catwoman is Michelle Pfeiffer.
Look at Tech Loving Mama. She wanted to have the girls out. Shoot, I feel like almost all regular cut shirts. Well, if it's a round cut, for me, it's low cut. So
yeah. So she's saying she wants a V-neck. Amazon has V-necks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make that available, definitely. So my favorite live action Catwoman is Michelle Pfeiffer. It used to be Anne Hathaway because she actually got with Bruce Wayne in the end. But every time I think about Catwoman, it's always Michelle Pfeiffer. And then my favorite comic book Catwoman is Catwoman Year One. That is the one where she has her daughter named Helena. And she's actually half white, half Puerto Rican. So.
I have to have my Charlie Brown Christmas too. Leggings were the best thing ever invented. Like tomorrow, I have fleece line tights to go under my leggings because it's going to be 21 degrees. Fleece line tights are amazing. They are so warm. So,
Savage Scientist says he doesn't have a favorite Christmas movie. That's the first one.
Dexter shocked it's not Halle Berry.
She's my favorite doll. So I have a doll Catwoman, and the Halle Berry one is my favorite. But they did her wrong, you know, Patience Price. She just didn't bring it, unfortunately. And that name, Patience Price. Why?
Everybody can't have wonderful names. We were talking about names earlier. I was like, it'd be a Kimberly among a million and one Kimberlys. It's just like, but nobody even calls me Kimberly. I go by, like, I respond to anything that starts with a K. I'm so serious. Literally, my girl in New York calls me K. I get Kimmy. I got Cammy.
Cammy?
AMMI. My middle name is Allison. So, yes, my initials are Cam. Yeah. I get called everything. Anything that's not offensive and starts with a K.
Just one K.
Yeah, just one. Because I have K earrings and I will not wear them with this necklace. Too many Ks.
So the man Moses says, Eartha Kitt for always having a beautiful voice of Catwoman. Yes, I've actually heard her like sing songs, but she wasn't dressed up as Catwoman. Oh my goodness, she has a wonderful voice. And then I was also watching one time where she was at the president's. She was like at the president's. They were talking about how she was with the president at the time. I forgot what president it was, but she was at the White House, and like she didn't allow herself to be basically, you know, chastised. She's a strong woman. Everybody's talking about their favorite Catwoman. Michelle's my favorite Catwoman, but Halle's outfit is hot. It is hot. It is beautiful. Like, I love it on my Barbie doll.
The fact that I sent Catwoman socks and she made them into dolls to tell you everything.
Yeah. I do have other dolls too. I have a little Gamora bobblehead with the balance. So.
Well, my nephew wanted to open up the Mickey Mouse you sent me. It's still in the box. Like, I'm a collector like that.
Yeah.
So he's like, when are you gonna open it up? I said, never. He said, so you're gonna leave Mickey in the box forever?
Yes.
Because I thought about getting a couple of others, like not just Mickey Mouse, but like some others. My coworker has she has a number of singers and stuff on her desk. So Elton John and a couple of other ones.
So I just wanted to show this is the She Bad shirt that I'm wearing. And the fact that it's the men's fit.
Oh, it's a men's shirt?
It's a men's fit. Yeah, that's the one I got. I got men's fit in black.
Well, I got the one with the chick with the silhouette on the side. I got a She Bad as well.
Oh, okay. Let me go pull that one up. This one?
Yeah.
And this one is only in women's size.
I got it too big though. I got a 3X and it was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted space.
It's better than it being too small.
Yeah, most definitely. At least I wear it. Yeah. Just don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
Look at here. We go through all the Tana stuff here. There's the Cat Daddy shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wears it on all the time. But he has to wear something over because the back says a curse word.
Did it go away? Oh, there it is. Mine jumped up the page.
That's why he has to wear something over it.
Yeah. I have a shirt like that I bought it just for Vegas. And it says on the front, it says, "This shirt is on your floor in the morning." And on the back, it says, "We totally effed. Now make me some breakfast B." So, yeah. Every time I got on the elevator, people was like, "I have to see the back of your shirt." It's like, okay. And when kids were around, I was like, "Oh, we'll turn to the side." Mm-hmm. Who takes their kids to Vegas?
So thank you for his tech review. He said that I'm his favorite Catwoman. I appreciate that. I love Catwoman.
I still have that shirt.
Yeah, so I went ahead and I put the link on here so you guys can grab one of his shirts if there's, ones that fit you and stuff like that. I'm waiting for some other shirts too.
The wired ones.
Yeah, one of the wired ones.
I will let you know he hid his wired one shirt because I threatened to steal it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never knew how hard it is to think about merch or to set up a merch store, because I did try Teespring, but I didn't like it because once you create a shirt, you can never delete it.
What?
Exactly. So it's like, let's say you have a new logo, old design.
That's why Eric has that get your popcorn ready shirt with all the cheese on it. He can't delete it.
Yeah, you can't delete a shirt. You can archive it, which is complicated to do. But let's say you messed up on a design, which I did on the first one. I'm like, oh, just playing around with it. And then I hit them up and I was like, hey, I'm trying to delete this because I want to create a new design. They're like, oh, you can't ever delete a thing once you make it. And I wrote them back and I was like, please delete my account. I don't want to put something on there that looks ugly.
Y'all are the seller. Y'all are the Facebook of sellers. You can never leave us.
Mm-mm. Yeah, right? You can never leave.
I don't know what LB is talking about with Bambi.
My daughter just came in showing me the kitty.
Oh, is the little man in the room?
No, he just left. Oh. Fun fact, I was looking at his records, and it says that he was born in Puerto Rico.
Oh, her cat got a record. Let me start.
That's nice, because when I got my first cat, I didn't have...
Your cat got warrants.
Well, he is microchipped. He's on probation for life.
Fun fact, you say that. One of my friends, their dog got picked up by the pound, and they put up mugshots of the dogs, like when your dog's missing, so you can see if your dog's at the pound. I was like, why does your dog legit looks like he's in prison? Like, come get me, please. They're killing me in here.
I know, right?
He was a pug. His name was Popeye. But yeah.
Oh, Popeye. Oh, that's so
May
cool.
Popeye rest in peace. He's dead now. But yeah.
Tana said Teespring is the devil. The diablo.
Everything's the devil tonight. eBay, Teespring, Spring.
I want to know why he thinks that.
Oh, so you hit a deer? Yo. LB, we have them out here too. I used to come in when I used to go out late at night. We have a big buck standing on the corner. I'm like, dude, what you like, yo, what you doing coming in at 3?
That's so scary. I be driving at night and I see the frogs in the road and I'm like,
well, it's like the whole family though. Like I never just you see one. You see like 3. So it's just like the mom, the dad, the kid. Like, yeah, let's go jump in front of this car. LB, you okay though? I've never hit a deer.
Simon Science said he hit a Pokemon. How? How'd you hit a Pokemon? Were you playing Pokemon Go?
I have hit a dog before. And I cried about it. I was in the car with my ex-husband at the time, and he says, no, we got hood dogs out here. Watch, when we get back, he ain't going to even be there. We came back down the street. He wasn't there. So he flipped up in the air, though. So I thought he was good and dead. Like, yeah.
You think maybe somebody picked him up?
I think he walked away.
Ooh, that is a tough dog. If he actually did.
My brother flipped up in the air when he was in college. He got hit by a car, and my brother's a big dude, like 300 plus pounds, 6'4", 6'5". And the doctor was like, was the car okay? So, yeah.
Wow. I hit a squirrel before. I cried. I was so sad. I was driving and down the highway. It wasn't a highway. It was like the highway turning into the city. So I was driving down that road, and then the squirrel was crossing, right? And it got all the way to the end. Got scared, and then it ran back. And so I tried to be in the middle, have him in the middle so I won't hit him. But he was up so high that I hurt his head go. Yep. And I was like, no, squirrel.
I've hit a squirrel before, but if it's going to be me totaling my car, the squirrel is definitely going to be a squirrel. I know people who have totaled their vehicles trying not to hit animals.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
And then I was driving on the highway again, and a bird flew into my tire. I'm like, what? And I stopped too. I was like, my daughter was in the car, like, why are you crying? How did the bird just went in the tire? I don't know why.
I will send you a picture post-stream of a bird lodged under my hood. Like I walked by and I was like, that looks like a wing hanging out. How he got lodged under the hood of my car?
Oh no.
Yeah. But I mean, I opened the hood, I took a picture, sent it to somebody, they're like, oh, you bird murderer. I was like, he flew under my hood. Like,
yeah. Oh my goodness. That's what I don't understand. Why do they actually like go to our cars? Like, we don't want to hit you. It's bad enough we already took your land. Just stay in the green part, please. Just stay in the green part. You don't.
Oh, I like when they fly into the window when you're in the building. It's like boom. You're like,
oh, I sit at the edge of the office, so I have one glass here and one glass here, and all the time I hear thunk, 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 and then my coworker who is to the right of me. He also has glass, but he just only has one glass behind him. And there's always a hawk who just lands there and just watches him.
It's just like my bird of the week. I have a bird of the week and a bug of the week. And Big House will laugh because I always post him on Twitter. My little buggy friend that comes by once a week, like he's checking on me. The girl I'm training is like, somebody's coming back to check on you from like your past, somebody who passed away is checking on you periodically. And I'm like, what's up, dude? Take a picture of him, and I post it on Twitter every week. What
type of bug is it?
It's one of those, if you didn't ask me, I'll be able to tell you, but he looks like a little stick or whatever.
A grasshopper?
No, he's not a grasshopper. I work on the 3rd floor, so it's not a grasshopper all the way up there.
You don't think it could hop that high?
Nah, this dude crawls on the window. And then the bird, I can never get a picture of him because he just flies up to the window, stays there for a minute, and flies away. So,
but you never hear him go thunk.
No, he didn't fly into the window. He's just like he comes by to check on me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he learned how to navigate around this concrete jungle.
Well, the odd thing is I'm working on one side of the building. I used to work on the other side that was directed at the jail. And I used to have a bird that used to come over there too. So I'm wondering if it's the same bird, but
somebody's really checking on you.
Yeah, that's really weird though.
Maybe he's looking for that bug to eat. Like, feed me that bug.
There's photo evidence on Twitter. You can go see my buggy friend if you go through my media.
I'll check it out. So the Moses says there's a circle of life. Yeah.
We can't open our windows, big house. I can't let him in. It'd be a safety hazard.
Big house says it's a stink bug.
No, I've seen stink bugs before. That's not a stink bug.
LeBaron says that he's always doing 25 miles an hour. He hits the brake, but it's ice out.
Yeah. They say we're going to have ice in the morning too. So I get it. That's what we don't get snow here. We get ice. And that's why, they shut everything down. Yes. My car does not have ice skates on it. I cannot get to work when it ices.
Yeah. I don't miss the snow. I don't. I'm glad that it's a lot cooler now. But I'm so happy that it's not snowing. One time, I tell the story all the time, but I will never forget it. I was actually going into work at 11, and at 11 in the morning. The night before, I parked in a place that wasn't a lot of snow. The bulldozer, the plow, plowed all the snow on top of my car. And luckily, I went downstairs to look at my car before leaving. It took me 3 hours to get my car out of there. And I was sweating.
Well, at least y'all have the plows hit the city, but like out here where I am, you ain't seeing no plows. Here's my friend.
Oh, your friend. Hold on, let me make you big. Oh, that's your friend. Oh, so he's on the outside. He's on
he's not on the inside. No.
Oh, maybe the bird is really looking for it. He's like, I smell a bug. Oops.
Yeah, that's how. You probably can't even see him on this picture because I tried to do I was showing how great the camera was on that, but you can't even see him.
Oh, wow.
See how tiny he is over there? Yeah, that was the zoom. Wait, next to the building.
With that camera?
Yeah, this is the Huawei. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So like when you're watching a show and they go and the person is at the computer and they're like triangulate, enhance image. Like you could do that with your phone. You could enhance the image and it would look so cool.
That zoom is a beast. That building that's in the background, I have zoomed into the top of that building.
Oh my gosh. That is such a good zoom. I'm very, very surprised. They need to put those Huawei cameras on surveillance cameras so that when people do shows and they're talking about enhance the image, like you would actually believe that the image would be enhanced.
Tech limit, yeah. I guess the stink bugs I seen don't look like that, but
I'm not well versed on bugs. So I wouldn't be able to know. To me, I would just think it's like a regular stick bud.
Yeah. Well, y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? I don't have anything else.
We've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes already.
Yeah. That's why I say, hey, we're going to either wrap it up or y'all got something y'all want to say.
I know the chat is a little slow.
Oh, there's Joan. Hey, Joan. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't want any bugs crawling on my mic during a live stream. I might lose my mind. Listen, I did about lose my mind one day when I saw a spider during a live stream, but I just quietly muted everything and kicked his butt.
Oh, no. I was driving Monday. I was driving home yesterday. I was driving home, actually. and then all I see is a spider, a yellow one, crawl out from behind the mirror, and then crawl on top of the top of the dashboard, and then go in the mirror, not the mirror, the glass, all the way to the top, getting close to me. So I just started pulling down the window. I'm like, oh, no, get out of here, spider. And then eventually it just crawled somewhere else. It's still in there, I would imagine.
Listen, yes, yeah. Big house, I do still want the Xiaomi, and I don't do any size spider. It could be this big, it could be this big. I don't do any spiders. I had a pet snake who I fed rats and mice. I had no problem with that. I've had turtles, I've had fish. I wanted to be a vet when I was younger.
Oh,
so I've always loved animals, but I will spider. No go.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either.
It can have the whole room, the whole house, the whole everything. Like,
although I did kind of have a little bit of sympathy for spiders when I saw Charlotte's Web, but then when I saw a spider again in real life, I was like, "You don't look like Charlotte. I can't do it. It's too scary."
What is it? A Note 10 Pro? Big house. What's the one we covered? The Xiaomi phone.
Which Xiaomi?
The one we talked about last week.
The CC9?
Yeah, but I think it's like the Note 10 or whatever.
Yes, it's the one with the 108 megapixel camera, right?
Yes, that one.
Oh, actually,
the one that starts at $400 something.
Yes, that one's gonna be cool. Oh, actually, someone had a question for us on the techvalor.net website.
Oh, what did it say?
They want to know if we got the free trial of the Apple TV Plus.
No, but I will be trying out Disney Plus.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, my husband told me that they have Hulu with it, and we already have Hulu, so
yeah,
it would be the same price.
I actually watched a short clip of Forky today from Toy Story 4.
Oh, you haven't seen Toy Story 4?
No, I've seen it. But they had a short clip on Disney Plus of Forky really? and Ham. Yeah.
I love Forky. He's like,
we're trash.
Trash.
We're all trash. Yeah.
Oh, I get it. We're all trash.
If we all had that mentality in life, we'd be better people. We're all trash.
Yeah.
Because in some way, shape, or form, we all are trash.
Mm-hmm.
I embrace my Forky.
It's a circle of trash.
Simply Beth, I hadn't heard any more about Netflix threatening about sharing accounts. I share an account with my brother and his son and my son. So there's 4 of us on the account.
Yeah, I haven't heard any updates on that either. We don't know if they're going to enforce it or not.
Well, what are you talking about? You didn't know about Netflix wanting to get rid of shared? Look, it was a rumor that Catwoman, it was a rumor article. So yeah, we don't know if or when it's going to take place.
Yeah, I'm still holding it down with Netflix. They have a lot of good stuff on there. I binge watched The Good Place. Have you heard of that show?
No.
It's really good. It has 3 seasons. They talk a lot about the Jaguars. I think you would like that show.
I love animal shows. I'm a boy. Meerkat Manor was my stuff. I loved Meerkat Manor.
The football team.
Oh, you're talking about the football thing.
Yeah.
They have a show. What's it called?
It's called The Good Place.
Okay. Because Amazon has one too. And they featured the Panthers this year. So
yeah. So one of the characters is from Florida and his favorite team is the Jaguars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was directly about the football.
But yeah, The Good Place is a really good show.
I wanted Meerkat Manor to come back. When Flower died, I did about cry though. I was just like, oh my God.
Aw.
She got bit by a snake. She's gonna die. Can they take the little thing that tracks her off her neck? Her head is about to explode. Yeah, it was sad. It was really sad. But they are gangsters. Like if you want to watch an animal show where they go to war, they go to war.
Well, I've been watching My Cat from Hell lately.
I think, Tana, do you watch that? Somebody watches it. Somebody I know watches it.
And the guy's name, the cat behaviorist, his name is Jason Galax. Galax. I always say Galax.
Galax?
Yeah. I like to watch it because it just makes me.
See, who would have?
Yeah.
Look. Who would have thought this?
I like My Cat from Hell. Those are the meanest cats ever, right? They're the meanest. But a lot of time it's just like the remedy is to play with them. You got to give them exercise. Play with them.
I'm allergic, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true. But he had update on the kitty's fur. There hasn't been any hair anywhere.
So he didn't choke up fur balls or anything. So everybody's talking about their favorite shows. Anybody watch The Blacklist? I don't watch that. I don't watch a lot of TV. Blacklist. I do watch cartoons.
I don't watch a lot, but when I do watch something, I binge. I need to binge it. But the two shows that I haven't been binging, that I've been watching week to week, is Watchmen and Batwoman. Those are the only two that I'm actually watching week to week.
Once Netflix came out, I did that with a lot of shows that I had never watched. Nip Tuck, I watched that in like a weekend. I watched every episode. Because once I start, I'm an addict. It's like, I got to finish. Yeah. So I can't leave stuff out there. I have to finish whatever I start.
The one show that I watched that took me like 3 months to finish and get caught up was Grey's Anatomy.
I've only watched an episode here or there. That like all the shows that everybody is to die for is like, oh, I gotta have that. Like, what was the book that everybody read that real people who read books didn't read? Christian Grey. What was that? I watched the movie. I didn't read the book, but I'm a book reader.
50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah. When people were like, oh, you got to read this. And it was people who didn't read. I was just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I read half of the first book. And then I told my friend, just tell me everything that happens.
I watched the movies. I just didn't read the book.
Yeah. I watched only the first movie. I didn't care about the second or the third one.
Yeah. I've read everything from like books like Congo, which was based on the gorilla or whatever. Everything from that to like, yeah, I'll read Over the Top. Oh, Jack Reacher. I've read all the Reacher books. So I like legal thrillers. Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, but that's like one book out of the whole series. There's lots of books. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff now to entertain us, which is good.
Yeah.
But there are times when I'm just like, I don't think anything can entertain me right now. Let me go see if there's a live stream. I find live streams a little bit more entertaining.
Of course. You never know what's going to happen. You ever been in a live stream and be like, what did I get myself into? I've been in a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed that I don't like to go to live streams that has like over 100 people because I just get anxiety. There's so many comments and it's just everybody's just flying by. I like to go to live streams where there's only like a intimate amount of people and stuff, and I can like you know.
Yeah, that's Tom Cruise, and they cast that completely wrong. Joan, it was supposed to be somebody who was like 6'5" or 6'8". Tom Cruise isn't even close. So I was very.
I remember that movie now. Yeah, I remember that movie now. I fell asleep.
Yeah, they cast that completely wrong. This guy's like a drifter and he doesn't own clothes and like he drifts from place to place. Yeah. Yeah. The books are awesome. Awesome books. And he drops one every year, the writer. It's usually in September. I think last year it dropped in October. And I missed the one from this year. So I need to go find that. What's up with Jason? Something happened with Jason?
What?
I was just talking simply best. Like, I was going to see what Jason is up. Oh, you're saying is he live? Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure. Usually they're live around this time, right?
Yeah, see, Joe, if you don't read the book, the movies are awesome. But if you read the book and then watch the movie and it doesn't compare, the fight scenes are 100 times better in the book. I'll just tell you that.
Yeah.
Yes, Jason Momoa would have played the heck out of that role.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I actually, I went on, what was it, Popcorn Time, and they have C on there, but they only have episode 4. I'm like, what? I can't just watch episode 4. Give me the 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I guess I have Apple TV because I really, really want to see C.
I feel like it's still kind of limited.
Yeah.
Apple TV.
Yeah, and then people were talking about the show with Jennifer Aniston, that show was whack, but it still got renewed for a second season. So they're just laughing all the way to the bank.
If Tanner could post the stats, the listings, because he was talking about how much Apple TV was, and they had Disney TV with the add-ons. Like, you could add on Hulu and everything else, and you could pay an annual fee versus paying a monthly fee.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous how cheap it was. And it was just like, oh, how's anybody else competing with this?
Yeah, they do have a ton of content and like so much nostalgia. And that was one of the things that I liked about Netflix. They had a lot of nostalgia stuff on there, but it's slowly going away.
Right. Netflix used to have everything. And now you get on there like, well, what do y'all really have?
Yeah. Yeah, my daughters grew up on
Hulu. With Hulu and ESPN, it's $12.99.
Okay. That's how much I pay right now for Hulu.
Wow.
Yeah. So Mr. Calvin was thinking about getting it. I was like, no, we don't need another one, but it includes Hulu, so might as well get it because that's how much we pay for it now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and South Park. I've been watching that one weekly.
I've been watching South Park on TV. I didn't even know it still came on. I was just like, oh
my goodness, yeah. And
how did they get away with some of the stuff that they had on TV though?
How? It's Comedy Central.
I don't care. Like, graphic. I'm like, because see, when I watched South Park, it was back when I was in college, and we'd be under the influence. So it's just like, oh, this is awesome. But as an adult now, it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah. I love South Park. I've been watching it since the beginning, and it was just like shock and awe. But then as I got older,
they always were trying to show you something or teach you something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People missed out on that part of it.
Yeah.
South Park was the bomb. I still watch it now, especially if I have a couple drinks.
Oh, Savage Scientist asked, have you noticed that the internet prices have been creeping up?
I will tell you, somebody had a question for you at the beginning of the stream, and I saw it. And they were talking about AT&T, which I can't answer. But they were saying something about the monthly bill supposed to be going up $10.
Yeah, but those are people who are grandfathered in. I wasn't grandfathered into anything.
So you're not grandfathered, or you are grandfathered?
No, I don't have a grandfathered account. So those are people who had like real unlimited, really good deal, like back in the day or whatever.
Oh, so for people to keep their unlimited, it's going to be $10?
Extra, yeah. But it's not unlimited anymore. They just get an extra 15 gigs. So it took them off of their grandfather really good account. Yeah, it's whack, right?
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like, here's your we're taking away your unlimited and giving you limited unlimited and charging you $10 more.
Yeah. And the thing that sucks too is that I noticed that not the internet prices have been going up, but as far as carrier plans, like there really aren't that good, like as good carrier plans, I've noticed.
I will tell you this. Coming back from the beach yesterday, there's a highway that I always take that I normally have no service on. And I'm on the phone, I'm saying, hey, this is going to drop soon. If it drops, I'll call you back whenever. I made it all the way home on my visible sim. with Verizon service on it.
That's awesome.
And I'm still only paying $20 for that. Unlimited talk, text, and hotspot.
Joan McCullen wants to know if Hulu is greater than Netflix. That's a tough one. For me personally, if I had to choose, I would choose Netflix over Hulu. Because legit, the only thing that I like from Hulu is The Handmaid's Tale. And it's off season right now. And but obviously now with the ESPN and the Disney stuff, I would still choose Netflix.
But I said all that to say, when I was talking about the Verizon thing, I completely forgot to say, that's a third party. That's not directly Verizon. That's Visible Wireless. And I know Xfinity is also like a third party Verizon kind of deal. Yeah. And so I believe their service is probably going to be just as good. And both of those are going to charge you cheaper than Verizon would charge you.
Yeah, I think because definitely since all of the major carriers are pushing so hard to go for 5G, their prices are going to be going up. But these third-party ones are going to be mainly 4G. So they can choose a lower price and you can still have good service because 4G is good. Unless they make a change to it and they stop taking off 4G services as 5G rolls out. Which I hope they don't do, because that would be like just mega whack.
I wouldn't think it would happen immediately, because you still got you still got some 2G out there, don't you? Isn't that supposed to go away? But there is some.
Yeah, there is. But I don't think it's real 2G. I think it's just throttled 4G.
Okay, but still, like you still have stuff that's not 4G that's out there.
Yeah.
So hey, I just think it's amazing that. I never thought I would use a prepaid kind of deal. Like my son's on it for sure. I'm on it until the gift card they gave me runs out. So I got at least 2 more months of service, if not 3. And now they're doing a party kind of deal, whereas before it was referrals. If I put 3 people in my party, we all get a discounted bill for as long as we're with Visible.
Yeah. So Tana said, but Disney Plus is the Netflix killer. I think it's an opinion. Because for me, I feel like it's not like I would not still be able to get Disney Plus because I would just pirate it. It's not like it'd be gone. It's just like, which one would you pay for? That's what I would look at it. That's how I look at it. I'll still be able to watch Disney Plus.
Well, with the add-on, with the ESPN and Hulu add-on, it is a Netflix killer. For what you're getting.
But it's not a Netflix killer for me because more people are torrenting Disney Plus stuff, Hulu and ESPN, than they are Netflix stuff.
Shoot, I can't find no ESPN torrents now. I do have cracked apps, which that's just right now is NFL, UFC. There's a couple of things, but I can't get college games. Well, no, I can get college games. I just can't get like baseball and stuff like that. So there are some like torrents, but to have like access to stuff that's not normally on TV would be awesome.
There is one, I think it's called like Mobro.
Oh, I have that, yeah. But it's gone down. You used to get everything. And now they're like, I don't have the channels I used to have when it first came out.
Yeah, but it just feels like we're going back to TV all over again. But except the TV is streaming. Me personally, I feel like get rid of cable altogether. Like I feel like there's no point for having cable because you get better quality from streaming anyways. Like what is like 1080p, 720p for things that are supposed to that you can get 4K on Netflix and Hulu and all of these other services. Why isn't that cable can get with the times and they're so expensive?
LeBaron, what are you sharing accounts with me? Cracked Apps is free. I discovered it while I was in Chicago. So if you want me to send you a link, I can. Cracked Streams. crackstreams.com.
Yeah.
There's your tip for today.
Yeah. I know a lot of people watch it because they have cable because of the news, the local news. But you could just get yourself an antenna.
And if you're talking about Disney, I'm still antennas. So no, you can't share with me.
Helping each other out. So Simply Beth says that they'll charge her more for my internet.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm in the same predicament. Like, basically the only reason why we have the cable is because the internet is cheaper. But I just feel like just get rid of the cable. Unless you're going to upgrade and put stuff actually 4K and really good quality, get out of here. Like, go away. Because I feel like in a way they're the ones that's making it worse for all the streaming stuff that's happening. Because cable is still around, but it's such a redundant service.
Joan, DirecTV, Dish Network. I mean, DirecTV. You're in North Carolina. I don't know if they do it the way they do it here. We're going to give you a telephone and we're going to give you streaming service. And yeah, they try to bundle it. So it's like, okay, you're not getting hurt so bad.
That's but we're going to get you. I have DirecTV, but the reason I got DirecTV is because they're partnered with because they're partnered with CenturyLink, and they're the ones that give me the 1 gig up and 1 gig down for speed. So it was cheaper to just get the DirecTV. LeBert is being generous. He said, YouTube TV, I get all the live sports channels. I'm saying I can share with you.
YouTube TV is like $50, ain't it? How much is YouTube TV?
$40 a month.
Man.
If YouTube TV, it would be worth it if YouTube TV came with 6 accounts that you could add with YouTube Premium and not get a commercial. For just $40, might as well just go to cable.
Yeah, you're right.
So Simply Beth said that she tried to get rid of cable. They lowered her rate and told her that they would raise the bill if she dropped it. Yeah, that's the kind of games they play. But it's like, just give us the internet. Nobody cares about your cable.
Xfinity Mobile is not available here, but they're like, hey, you can have Spectrum, and Spectrum's our cable here, and it's just like, to get a Spectrum phone, you have to have Spectrum phone cable. So if you don't have the cable, you can't have it. You got to have it all. Yeah.
Somebody came to my door last week, and they were somebody from Spectrum, and they were like, "Oh, we want to know if you'd be interested in Spectrum." And I said, "Okay, can you give me 1 gig up, 1 gig down?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, sorry then. I'm not moving." And then he's like, "Well, there is Spectrum Mobile," and I said, "Oh, okay, cool. I'll take your card." But you have to have cable? Okay. Yeah. That's why. Stop giving me cable.
Xfinity sent me over to the Spectrum site. And I said, okay, I'll just see how much Spectrum Mobile is. And it was like, okay, yeah, after you add this cable plan. Nah, I'm good.
Like, stop giving us cable. Cable is like your parents giving you castor oil to drink or something, like, oh, bottoms up. And you're like, wow, just give me the regular medicine. Okay, Michael Farmer said he had YouTube Premium and still got ads, so I dropped it. Plus, the cost went up.
I got YouTube. Oh, no, I don't have YouTube. I have the Google Music that he's talking about. But that's just because I have all the Alexas in the house. So my son can play his gospel music when he wants to. And I have playlists and everything on and any album that comes out, I can download or whatever. So
yeah, I have YouTube Premium. And we have 6. We could add 6 people on the account, and it's $16.99, and we're grandfathered in, so we have the YouTube Music, which I use a lot. Doja Cat just came out with a new song. I was listening to it. It's just stop offering us cable. That's all I have to say about that.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and everything is about the same. When you start looking at it, a lot of stuff is really close in price.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care if you don't have a cable box, Tana.
Yeah, I remember when you could just get the channels directly from the cable and you didn't need a box. But then they started changing it to where you have to have a box for each TV, and it was like a little digital box. And I'm like, oh.
When I was little, we had the big satellite dish, the big joint in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
It would move to get the channels. It was really neat. But my dad had the hookup where the dude gave him access to what we call the black box. In the black box, we got streams before they came on TV. So like when the show was coming on Sunday, we'd be watching it on Friday. And it's like, oh, we're ahead of everybody else. Yeah. I miss those days.
Yeah.
The black box.
The black box is awesome. Yeah. But ever since they switched all media communications to digital and all analog is now federal stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody had to have a digital box. I'm just like, oh, just making us pay more money. Thanks, government.
Yeah, that's what I had a little radio with a TV on the front I used to have at work. So I'd watch shows on my lunch break. And when everything went digital, it's like, oh, this is not going to work anymore. I wanted to cry.
Yeah. I remember like there was a lot of elderly people that were just so confused that they just needed to be explained over and over and over again. It's like, wait, so what do I need to do? I'm going to be charged extra for this box. Why are you guys doing? It's like, it's not us, it's the government. They're taking over all analog. I remember those conversations when I worked at Comcast.
And we're doing this. Why? Yeah.
Yeah. And then the ones that were like, oh, okay, all right, I understand. Then they call next month. Why's my bill high? You need to take this off.
Oh, yeah, Tech Loving Mama. My local news is on the app, too. Like, I get breaking news alerts to my phone. So, and then I can click on the app, and, like, we had a high-speed chase the other day. I could watch that chase from my phone. Because it was on TV.
Did it end well?
It ended with the guys jumping out of the car. I don't know if the BMW was stolen or not, but, yeah, they went all the way through Charlotte into, like, a small little town. And jumped out of the car and ran. So,
did they get caught?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't stay with it all day. I was traveling too, so it was just like, oh.
Savage Scientist said the cable companies don't want us using our TVs to access their system. Is that why they're putting a box between us and the cable? Is that what it is? Because I remember that the reason they said that all media is digital now, is no longer analog. You think maybe it's a conspiracy? They made a deal with the government.
So conspiracy.
Mm-hmm. It's all about
Put
that
on
money.
your tinfoil hat. It's the government.
Government.
Oh, John, what channels do you have?
Without internet?
That's why I said, what channels do you have? John got the full package, boy. We going to John's house.
HBO, Showtime,
Cinemax.
Oh, we got it all. Paying that much.
$135 with no internet.
With no internet. Tell me, is the quality good? Like,
you got to be excellent day. Like, man, $135. But I wouldn't have no cable. I'd be out here on all the bootlegs.
Snip, snip. Gotta hit up 2 phones for free.
There's so many workarounds now. My cousin, when she moved, her and her fiance moved in together, she had an iPad connected to the TV. She's like, I can watch all my A&E shows through this app. and I can watch this, and that, do that. And I was like, okay, work it out.
Look who's here.
G? Where's the baby? Where's the baby?
Oh, the baby's so cute. Oh.
Yeah, it makes me think of my baby when he was a baby, and now I look up to him. It's like,
I know my daughters are just like almost as tall as I am now. Can't look down on them anymore. Yeah.
And then he tells me I'm cheating when I put on heels because I'm tall as he is. Yes. A basic package for $135.
Wow, that's horrible. That is horrible.
No, we ain't watching no TV.
Oh, he's the baby sleep. That's
good. We not watching TV. $135. We ain't watching TV.
There's no middle package. Everybody, use your imagination. And
today, we're gonna pretend we're watching TV.
Just like my mom said, if she didn't need phone service. Yeah, you want to hear the messed up thing with mine is I'm paying for phone, but the phone doesn't work.
I know a lot of people that don't use their phones. Like it came with a package they have, and the phone rings, and you're sitting in their house like, okay, and they're like, yeah, we don't answer that because we never gave the number to anybody, so we know it's not for us.
You know what I have to use? I have to use Magic Jack.
I had one of those. It was trash.
Yeah, so my daughters have a home phone, but it's like, you're telling me that I'm getting 1 gig up, 1 gig down, but your modem doesn't work with calls because reasons? I'm like, you guys are doing too much. You guys gotta fix this. They're like, no, it's the modem. It doesn't work with the phone service, but you are able to get the 1 gig up and the 1 gig down. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get a Magic Jack.
I'm mad you did the accent the whole night.
Yeah, just Magic Jack. Just pay $35. You have a phone forever.
Forever?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I got it on Amazon. Boop. The end.
Yeah, I threw mine away because it was trash. I had one.
I like how
came with a voicemail and everything.
Basic.
Basic.
I remember Magic Jack back in the days when how old was I? The girls were like still 1 or something. I had Magic Jack too. And then I got a real home phone. And I threw away the Magic Jack.
I'm gonna share the highlight of my day with y'all. Then okay. I'm done talking.
All right.
So I have a coworker that was out all last week. And he makes a lot of mistakes. So when he got ready to take off last week, I said, it's going to be a pleasant week next week. And he said, why? I said, because everything will run fine with grand jury because you won't be here to make mistakes. And then I was telling my other coworkers about this, and they said, you said that to him? I said, yeah, I don't talk behind people's back. I tell you how I feel. And one of the girls is really close to me. She says, you're a bitch. That's me. But I'll never lie to you. I'll always say what I have to say to you to your face.
That's very true. I'll be worried about saying something like that because there's always like disgruntled workplace people who want to come in and end everything.
Oh no, but I mean he's the one that messes up, and his wife bakes things for us because he messes up so much. He knows he's a mess up. So it's not like I told him something he didn't know.
Yeah.
He owes me like a homemade cheese Danish now because he bet me that we had grand jury on Christmas Eve last year. And I said, okay, go back and look at your records. We don't even work on Christmas Eve. So how do we have grand jury?
Wait, that was last year. You still haven't got your Danish?
Oh, no. We made the bet. We were talking about last year.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're going to get your Danish.
I told him we only have 1 week without grand jury here. And it's the week of Christmas. And he says, no, we had it the week of Christmas. I was like, go check your records. And my other coworker was gassing it. Oh, it's homemade cheese Danish. It'll change your life. It's not like this stuff that comes in plastic bags. And Anything his wife makes is golden. She is awesome.
Homemade stuff is the best.
And yeah, I've been there 18 years. I don't really think they're going to give me the boot anytime soon. They'd be like, please stay.
Please y por favor.
Please.
So we did go a little bit longer than we usually do. We just wanted to hang out and talk with you guys.
Hey, and y'all get Emily next week.
Yeah.
Emily talks a lot. She like Eric. She can talk to herself.
Yeah. And her voice is amazing. And she has that.
She used to read those story time books.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are gonna get to know her a lot next week. We're gonna ask her so many questions. We're gonna be like, elaborate on that. Elaborate.
Yes, have your questions ready as well.
Mm-hmm. Make sure they're clean.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna head on out. Thank you, everyone that came by and chatted with us and everything, and we appreciate y'all. Well, I'm Catwoman,
and I'm Gadget Goddess, and we are
your homegirls at tech
here on the Gadget Chats podcast. We'll see you tomorrow if you come by Wednesday, and next week if you come in here.
Ta-da!